Hello, everybody. Welcome to Property Chat with KG, and we're going to talk about Flips. What is Flips? So, Flips is one of the programs that the government of South Africa is helping the citizens of South Africa with money. We will go into details, and what we're going to speak about, we'll speak about. We'll say what is Flips. We're going to break it down, explain it because it's been updated from Flisp to First Home Finance. We're going to look at the requirements. What are the requirements for you to get financial support, not funding, financial support? How can you apply for one? And we're going to look at how much you will qualify for. And the next one, we're looking at Flips projects. And the last one, the benefits. So let's go straight to the details. 79.4% of people that are visiting my channel have not subscribed. Only 20.6% have subscribed. So I'm asking from you guys a big favor. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm promising to give you guys every week informative real-time experience videos about properties in South Africa. So for now, please click on that subscribe button, the red one at the bottom. Thank you so much. So let's go straight to the video. It's Flisp, and Flisp is Finance Linked Individual Subsidy Program. It has now changed its name from Flisp to First Home Finance, and we're gonna go into details just in a moment. Okay, so what are the requirements? You're now wondering and asking yourself, what are the requirements? So let me jump straight and answer your questions. So the requirements are, first and foremost, you need to be a South African citizen, and you need that document that proves that you are a citizen of South Africa over the ages of 18, and you are financial dependent, either a partner, a life partner that you're married to, or a partner that you're living with together. And also you need to have children that depend on you. Sometimes there's instances where we're financially taking care of our brothers and sisters, children, aunties, children, whoever children, they depend on you financially. You can then use them as your dependents when you do not have your own children. Moving over to the next one, documents. Now we need documents. Now everything needs to be proven. How do you prove that those people depend on you? First thing first, for you that you're South African, you need to have a South African identity document, ID BASA. And if you are married, marriage certificate. If you have children, all of those children that depend on you, you need to have their birth certificate. If they are not your children biologically, you will then need to have an affidavit. Divorced, you're going to have a divorce certificate. Then some of us who are married, customary laws, customary marriage, traditional marriage, then you're going to need an affidavit for that. And the last thing that you're going to need is your pay slip, because we need to know they're giving this subsidy to people who are earning an income monthly. So income, what are we looking at basically? Basically, we're looking at individuals who are earning from low to moderate incomes. So what numbers exactly are we looking at? So we're looking at between 3,500 and 1,000 to 22,000 a month. And that needs to be a gross income, not a net income. So what's the difference between the two? A gross income is the salary, your money before tax, and the net income is after tax, which is often referred to as your take home. No income, you do not qualify for it. You are a grant beneficiary, you do not qualify for it. You're retired, nope, you do not qualify. You're retired with income, yes, you can apply for a subsidy. And how do you go about it? So let's say you save enough money to buy yourself a house cash. What you now need to do is you're going to go buy the house, but you need a subsidy. So you then go ahead and maybe you start a small business that you earn 3,501 per month. So with every income that you make from the business, deposit it into a bank. So you can use that as a proof that you are getting an income of 3,500 per month from your small business, then you can apply and qualify. Next one, you need to be a first-time home buyer. You do not want people who own houses before. That's why it's called first home finance. Number one, home finance. You've never benefited from a government, so you do not have an RDP under your name. And how are they going to check that you have it? They will go to deeds office to check your registration. Another point that we're looking at credit worthiness. Credit score, guys. Low credit score, from very bad to very excellent. So they're gonna check on that. So why do they check on this one? They check on this one when you guys go ahead and apply for a home loan. When you apply for a home loan, they checking your credit score. Do you qualify? Are you a good payee, debt pay, or are you paying your? Are you a good debt payee? Is a payee? Are you paying your debts well, or you not paying them well? And that's what you're looking at. So what if you have a bad credit score? Do they just leave you and say, you know what, we tried, you are really terrible, you are a really terrible debt payer? No, they don't leave you. They create more like a program, and they tell you, okay, if you do 1, 2, and 3, you will be able to improve your credit score. And it might take you 5 to 7 months to 10 months, however, depending on your situation. Then once you're done doing all of those things, settling the debts that you had at that point, come back and let's try it again and see what happens. But with the updated Flisp, from Flisp to first home finance, you can bypass this credit worthiness. How do you go about that one? So it's now called the link finance. Why is it called the link finance? It's called the link finance because it's not linked to a mortgage. Flisp, I hope I'm saying it correctly because the name is Flisp, is delinked from a mortgage. So you apply for a mortgage, once you qualify, that's when Flisp come in. So now they don't do it that way. They're opening up to almost everybody in the country. And you can use different ways to do that, different ways to go about it. And that changed from April 2022, and these are the options that you can go about. So if you guys have an employer assistance to buy a home, then you can use that route to apply for a Flisp. If you have property stock file, there's a lot of massive property stock files, and you guys every year or 2 years you're buying each other a property, you can also apply for Flisp after buying your property or in the process of buying your property. You can use unsecured loans, maybe a personal loan. You go get a personal loan and you buy a property, and you can go and apply for a Flisp. Pension backed loans, and we also have rent to buy. Rent to buy, you can also apply for Flisp. And let's say if you save the money for however long to buy a house cash, you can also go about it and apply. And moving on to the next one, intend to occupy the property. So you're intending to live in the property, so that's your primary residence. This cannot be your investment property. So if you are an real estate investor and you were looking at this program, bad news for you, my friend. It's not for you. It's for first-time home buyers. They're wanting to help people who do not have houses in South Africa. And there's an example of projects around the country. So how to apply, those are the steps how to apply. I'm going to put in the links below, so you click and you go ahead and learn and study and question. So here's a website and it has all the details. Go in there, check it out. And how do you apply? So registering, you click on register and we'll take you on the website. So you start, okay, personal information, then you agree. What you're going to do now is put on your information. Okay, information. The next question, confirm your email. They look at your email, they need your email, the phone numbers, your address, where you stay in the moment. Do you already have a home loan or apply for a home loan? and then you'll choose the answer. The next question is, what is your household combined income? If you have a partner, the money combined, how much are you guys earning? I'm just going through the questions just to skim over. Are you a SA citizen? And question 9, do you own a property? Question 10, do you have any financial dependents? Question 11, when did you take transfer of the property? Question 12, how did you plan to finance the property? So if you are now going to apply for a property, how do you plan to finance it? If you're ready, then you let them know that you already have it. Question 13, your credit score. Now you need to go in and check your credit score. Where do you check your credit score? You can also go onto the website like OOBA to check your credit score. It's going to give you an overview. And I think if you really want to check the real one, you pay a fee. Not a big fee, but it's a fee, and you put in your ID, then they will let you know what's your credit score. Next question, do you have more than 20,000 worth of debt? 15, are you currently under debt review? 16, congratulations. Then they will let you know how much you qualify for. And the last question is, congratulations, you now know that you can get a subsidy for. So that's how you're going to go about it, applying it online application. You can also do the forms, but I would suggest apply online. It's easy, because once you go, it then goes online directly. If forms, you have to go to the office, it takes forever. But whichever that you guys like, go ahead and do that. You can also use third parties. Third parties is that person in between you and Flisp's office. They do the work for you. And those can be OOBA, check the link below, and referring Flisp. They're helping you on each step of the way. Before recording this video, I wanted to get to speak to them, to invite them onto the channel so we can have a conversation about that one. But because of I have low subscribers, I have 80 subscribers now recording this video, I couldn't get it. And if I have more subscribers, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, then there's no way they won't come to our platform and share the information with us. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, do that, and do now. Okay, that's the website. I'll also put it down below. Now, how much do I qualify for? Before we check the qualification, so if you guys have earning less income, for instance 3,501 rand, you qualify for bigger subsidy. And if you're earning more income, let's say you're earning 22,000, you qualify for less subsidy, around 40,000. And you can use the calculator to do that. So let's do exactly that. So if you are earning around 3,001 to 3,701, you could qualify for 169,265. The less you earn, the bigger amount of subsidy you could qualify for. So let's clear that, and let's see someone who's earning about 21,801 to 22,000. So that individuals, they could qualify for 38,000. That's a lot of money for one to qualify. Flisp projects, there's one referring one that I mentioned. Check them out on Facebook, WhatsApp, have a conversation with them, do your research. Don't just go and say KG referred me to these people, therefore I trust them. Do your own research, double check them, do whatever you need to do. Next question now is Flisp the same for all the provinces in South Africa? The answer is nope. Western Cape, if you applied for a home loan in 2018 and we are now in 2023, you can go back and apply. That's what they do. They backdate it to 2018. KZN, they go as far as 2012, and some they just say 6 months. If 6 months passed, they then say, oops, you cannot apply for it. But if you have less than 6 months, you can still go apply for it. So what you need to know is check your provincial requirements, do the readings, do the work, put in the work. So next one, what are the benefits of Flisp, of first home finance? The first one, it reduces your property price. So instead of buying a property for 500,000, for instance, then Flips give you 50,000. That actually means that you bought a property for 450,000. And the second one, you can use this money that you get from Flisp as a deposit to your property, because often most of us, we do not have deposit to pay, or you can use it as your transfer cost for legal fees. Third one, same example, 500k, then Flisp gives you 50,000. So instead of paying 5,000 per month, you'll then pay 4,500. So it reduces your monthly income towards your house. That's a big lot of money. 500 is big money. Imagine 500 multiplied by 12 in a year. How much will that be? And what can you do with that money? You can do even improvements in your property with that money. Continue with benefits. It's going to reduce your financial stress. For the fact that somebody gave you money to use it on your property, the government wants your best for you. They have your back. If you qualify, you stay in the process of application, you're patient, or using the third party, they will give you the money. They're promoting house ownership. Another one, they want to improve the living conditions of the citizens of South Africa. The government, they're building the RDP houses. Now they're giving you money to at least secure a home for yourself. So I think that's a beautiful thing ever. It's a once-off, and if you do qualify, it's a guarantee money for you. That's all the information that I have for you. If you have questions, please let us know down below. Put in the comment, and we'll try our best to get information for you, or we'll try to link you up with the Flisp guys in your province to answer your questions. And don't forget to like, subscribe to support my work. That's the best, and that's the only way you can support my work. Share, like, and subscribe, and of course we will see you on the next one.